Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you a really cool seat modification I did for my Old Town AutoPilot 136. I'm going to kind of walk you through the progression of it from what I started off with to what I have now. So let's start off with what I started off with. I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm doing here. So this is the obviously the seat for the Old Town AutoPilot, which comes stock. You have the front, you have a lower and an upper seat, right? So that you can, if you get windy, if you don't feel comfortable, you can move it down here. This is the upper seat, and then the battery boxes, as you can see, is right down there. And then there's another compartment. This just lifts up, obviously. And there's another compartment here where I store my fish finder battery and all my lights. And then obviously this is the motor. And then the seat just kind of sits down on that, like that. And that's, you know, the original configuration. So from there, I didn't really care for this because it sits back at an angle and it's kind of hard to scooch up and you gotta kind of scrunch around. So I had my buddy Hank 3D print some seat risers, and they're like 2.5 inches. And so I can show those to you right now. So those are the 3D printed seat risers that are about 2.5 inches tall. It works really nice because it gets you up, but you're still kind of scooching forward when you're doing it. The nice thing about this is now you have a whole lot more room down here, and you can actually stick stuff down in here, like a Plano box or like your sweaters or something like that. The other reason I did this kind of bugs me, I don't know, it's just one of my pet peeves, is the hatch here. When you open it up, it doesn't open up all the way, it gets stuck by the seat. So we've decided to fix that. So what we did is we did a little modification, and you're gonna see it right now.
Holy moly!
And there you have it, the new seat. It can rotate 360 degrees, no issues. So I can fish sideways, I can fish behind me, I can pretty much do anything I want to in any direction, which is pretty cool. Now, and I still have plenty of room down here to put some extra stuff. I can take off my sweatshirt or whatever, put it down there, maybe a small Plano box. I have good access to the battery box. This actually opens, no problem now. Look at that. And what else is really cool about this is Hank designed these hinges in the front. So if I need to get to my battery, all I gotta do is lower the seat and raise it up. And then I have access to my battery. I can pull my battery out so it's not sitting in there while the boat's driving, or while I'm driving down the road. And then I still have access to my battery hatch here. So it's pretty cool, very happy with it. Like I said, my buddy Hank did a fantastic job on all of it. So looks awesome. Can't wait to test it out on the water this weekend.